Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the dinner table with your host Q and She.
What's happening?
How you guys doing this evening? This wonderful fall evening. We are a little behind the first of the month or the half of the month. We're almost in November. Jesus, Christmas is coming up soon. New Year coming up soon. So, yeah, these are the last few months of the year, and then we're looking into 2022.
Well, I got my Christmas tree up.
I didn't introduce you yet. I'm not done. Just kidding. So listen, y'all. Q always say that I come in, I don't really say much. So I had a whole thing I was about to say, and then Q do what he do. How you doing, Q? Now you're not gonna say nothing. You can talk now. I give you permission.
May I speak?
You may speak.
So you said something about Christmas, November, all that good stuff.
Is your phone on?
Is it on?
Is that the volume?
That's me. No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I did what I was told to do beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen. Coming up, like she said, man, in November, man, we got October 31st. We got Halloween coming up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Halloween movie just came out.
Did it?
Like, I'm a Halloween fanatic, but it was horrible.
Really?
I hate to say it. I hate to say it for everybody that's watching, man. I hate to say it, but you got to see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Halloween. I love Michael Myers. Yes, man.
Like real horror? Like, horror?
Yeah.
Is it in theaters?
Well, it came out last Thursday at selected theaters, but it's on.
Dang, 2 weeks.
It's on Peacock. It's on Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get Peacock for free. Yeah. So when you got Halloween coming up, then you got Thanksgiving, then you got Christmas. So you got a little over 2.5 months to get it together for Christmas. It came up quick, man. We done had a hell of a year. A year prior to 2020 and 2021, we still getting it in, man. We still trying to make everything happen. So
Yes. And November next month is your birthday.
oh, that's what I was gonna get to. That Scorpio season has started.
Scorpio,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? If you ain't never had a Scorpio, you better get you one. I promise.
If you never had one, you're probably blessed.
You are blessed. Yes, you are.
I don't know too much about Scorpios, but what I know from you, yeah, they dodged that bullet.
Dang.
Listen, man. Scorpios are good people, man. Good people.
You're good people. I give you that. You good people.
You like that?
Oh, man, you know, I'm gonna give her what she gonna throw at me today.
You deserve it. Y'all don't even know what happened, what just happened.
I'm gonna talk
but
about
he
it.
deserves that one.
Because we're gonna do You Got to Be the Stupidest. We're gonna bring that back.
Let's do it tonight.
We're gonna do that tonight. What we got going on in the news? What's happening?
Well, what's going on? First of all, I want to give prayers out to the young lady and the young man who lost their lives. I think it was Monday, early Monday morning, at the gas station on the west side due to gun violence. So just praying for that family, praying for even the suspect, the people who did it. You know, this is just a loss all the way around. Praying for their children. You know, it's just a tragic situation. So, you know, just praying for that. That was just sad to see and sad to hear that whole tragic story. Yeah, it's just the violence is just really running rapid in the city. So just pray for that family, pray for those children, and pray for those that are all involved on both ends.
What was so scandalous about that situation? Because from what I understand, they were a couple. I don't know if they were married or not, but they were at the gas station on Warren and Southfield Freeway, and the two criminals came. They came around, and one was on each side of the car and let off 17 rounds. But the 9-month-old baby was inside in the back seat.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Didn't get harmed. Man, but the two, the lady and the man, they end up, they were, dead on the spot.
Yeah, so definitely
You know what I mean?
praying for that situation.
Crazy. That's crazy. 22 years old, both 22 years old.
Yeah, very young. Life's gone, and like I said, the children don't have a mother and father, so definitely praying for that situation.
Wow.
Praying for the young man, the crash today in the Charger. On the west side of Detroit, a 14-year-old lost his life. The car was completely split in half. And the young man, 16-year-old, is in critical condition. So these guys, and I know everybody with the Challengers and Chargers, just because they go fast don't mean that they're meant to drive fast. You lose control and things like this happen. So just praying for that family, to lose a child to something that's so, just so unnecessary. Just praying for them and praying for the whole situation.
Man, that's so crazy because, listen, these people out here with these Challengers, these Chargers, they be scaring the hell out of me.
They scare me
I ain't gonna lie
too.
to you. I be at the light or something like that, and they take off. That shit scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, and they do donuts. They do
yeah.
donuts in the middle of the street
They got
with,
the Hellcats,
with pedestrians around, people around. So yeah, and you lose control. And that's
It used to be against the law to have something that powerful, but now they made it to where you can drive it.
And they're so attractive to the younger people because of the speed and how they look. They're nice looking cars, but look what things happen like that. And I've seen, you see the videos where Chargers and Challengers spinning out of control and hit somebody. So just
crazy.
praying for that family because they lost their child, like I said, to something so senseless. So. And be careful out here. People drive so fast. I think I'm getting old because I do the speed limit. And I'm like, why are they going so fast? Slow down. You're going to get there. So I just don't understand it. I'm sorry, like one of them old ladies, like, oh my God, they speeding and they driving so fast.
And they be scaring the hell out of me when they come past with those pipes. I used to have them too on my 9.6 Impala, but I was young like them, so I understand to a certain degree.
I understand. I used to have a Camaro, so I understand. I get it, and I did dumb stuff too. I used to race, so I get it. It just thank God he covered me through all my foolishness. So yeah.
Man, listen.
You was racing?
Oh yeah, I used to love to race. Yeah.
Yeah. You women be driving
motorcycles.
fast anyway.
When I ride motorcycles on a motorcycle, I like speed. But like I said, I'm getting old now. I don't like it no more. I be like, slow down. Y'all gonna kill somebody.
That's crazy.
Ain't it crazy?
But dig this. In entertainment and hip hop news, we had a classic battle Sunday. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah,
KRS-One versus Big Daddy Kane. That was the best versus to me.
Really?
Because it was clean. It wasn't a bunch of people all on stage.
Yeah.
It wasn't rapping over the song. Big Daddy Kane, 53 years old. This man looked like he about 40, about 35. His breath control, the way he rapped, the way he freestyled, all that. And then KRS-One dropped them heat, man.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
That was the best. And then I'm a breakdancer. I've been, what I'm saying, from years ago. I'm talking about I had my breaking board. We used to do this every day with skates on, practice 4 days a week. I'm straight up, I windmill now.
Peace
Seriously. But I'm just saying, so that aspect of it, that they hit that hip hop, that different, there's 4 elements of hip hop. They just left out the graffiti. But they had turntables, had the rapping, they had the breakdancing.
It was good.
So
I
B-boy,
enjoyed it.
the best verses to me, man.
It was up there. It wasn't the best to me. It was great. It really was. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You didn't breakdance.
So what verses was better?
I like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
She gonna say Bow Wow and
and Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
I know. Actually,
played
I
3
really
songs
like
the
the
same
verses
song.
with.
Bow Wow was the only one that performed.
Yeah.
I like the verses with Patti LaBelle and Gladys. I think that was so classic and it was so classy. And then they brought on Dionne Warwick. So I like classy. Yeah.
I mean, Gladys and Patti was one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was a great one.
Yeah,
So,
I think Patti was lit though. I think she was lit on that.
I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, y'all got Patti and Gladys?
Yeah, that was classy. Yeah.
I'm waiting on OJ's versus the Whispers. They ain't announced it. I just want that. I mean, they did,
I would love for them to have the Whispers.
I want one with Nas because I
That's
love.
not my
favorite.
You don't think one with Nas?
Nas not gonna do that. Son not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Nas, that's my
at
guy.
This point,
He
I
not
don't
gonna
see
do that.
Nas doing it. I don't see Jay doing it.
Really?
LL not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, LL and Busta Rhymes would be a good battle.
Nah, I want to see Busta and Missy. It's entertaining.
I
want to be entertained.
Okay.
If you gonna have Busta Rhymes on the stage, you already know he got to be somebody that can match his energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like LL is dope, but he got so many of the chill songs too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just
Busta Rhymes got some of them songs too. Nah, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, and
those the only 2. Those the only 2. Everything else is you know what I'm saying? I'd rather see him and Missy.
Him and Missy?
Or him by himself.
Yeah.
They can do the D'Angelo.
Yeah, he said or two people. Busta Rhymes can do 2 people. He can versus the 2 people. Yeah, that boy cold, man. So speaking of entertainment.
Speaking of
entertainment, man, we have 2 of the premier writers, promoters, directors, producers, authors, marketing. Man, these guys here, man, I'm telling you, man, they on the scene here. They've been on the scene. I just happen to get involved in their world. You know what I'm saying? You got from poetry, where it started, and you got from the first novel is Not Enough.
Everything, but not enough.
Everything from not enough. Everything from not enough.
You know what it's called.
And all the in between, man. And you got Asbury Park, which is a wonderful movie, man. It's wonderful. It's coming out here
in November on Tubi.
There you go. See, I ain't gonna mess up today.
Look, you said we ain't gonna fuck this tonight.
But man, you know what? This guy right here, man, is a real guy, man. Real dude, man. He gonna tell you straight up. Ain't no sugarcoat, none of that. If you don't get it right, he on your head, and he gonna keep on doing your takes till you get it right, man. And that all that is giving you that confidence and that experience, man. And then not only that, they about to have one hell of a November, right? You got Asbury Park coming on November on Tubi. You got Black Lives, the premiere. That's November 27th at Bel Air Theater.
We got that right.
Yeah, let me see how I look that shit.
Oh, man, got that right. He got it right.
Man, I mean, just from everything you got going.
Hold on. And we got consequences.
Consequences. I got it in my notes.
Yeah.
I got it in my notes. I got consequences.
And we got consequences.
And then coming up, you got Unpretty.
Coming up.
See? Man, these guys, man, you got, man, they doing their thing, man. Then you got my man here. First of all, let me say this. We got my man Ken Legend. Legend. Williams, man. This is my guy right here. This is my guy, man. I appreciate you so much, man, because you drop so many jewels on me, man, that I take with just in life. So I just want to welcome you back.
Yes.
Welcome you back. The first time she wasn't here.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
It ain't about me right now. Let's welcome them back.
No, you know what? I'm blessed to have a full house, so I take it. I receive it. I'm glad everybody showed up this time. We got rid of Miles' black ass. Shit is good over here, man. Shit is good. I like it here.
See? But there it is.
That's improvements across the board. So,
man.
Damn, Miles.
See? And you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, Miles will be here.
I don't might want to hear that shit. Shout out to Doc.
Now, before we get started with this interview, I also want to introduce your partner, business partner. This is your guy. I mean, y'all here together. Y'all linked in. Y'all
this Batman, Superman.
Yeah, there it is, man. I mean, this guy been in marketing and sales for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Man, doing this thing, man.
This nigga read the bio, didn't he?
See, look. Just how you hit me, you got to give me a little props too, now.
You redeemed yourself.
I redeemed myself.
Hey, he Googled real good.
Oh man! So he joined the team in what 2019 with Asbury Park.
This nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Co-wrote, co-produced. Black Lives. I mean, everything they got.
Hold on. Back. He ain't co-wrote shit.
Oh, no. I'm going too far, right?
This is my man, but come on now.
Yeah. So I want to introduce my man KC Carson to the West End, man. Now you know what? I'm gonna go back because the KC Carson that I remember from way back in the day was the video guy we used to watch at 1 o'clock. That's Casey. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So.
No, look at the camera.
Yeah, that's the camera.
There we go. So I just wanted to introduce you guys, man, one-on-one. We're gonna go back to Legend, man. We're gonna go back, man. What I want to know is this: like, I got a 2-part question. How did you get started in just writing poetry, and then what inspired you?
Ooh. Started writing poetry in high school. I was a fucked up boyfriend. And I kept getting caught cheating.
In high school?
Yeah, in high school.
She judgy.
And hey, it's okay.
Hey,
look, Love Jones came out, and everybody was digging the whole poetry thing. So I was like, oh shit, I done fucked up with my girl. I need to get this right. So time to utilize some of those skills. So me and my homegirl, I called her, and I was like, yo, Amber, I fucked up again. So she like, all right, well, we're gonna work this out. You probably need to do some poetry. I'm like, nigga, I ain't never wrote no poem before. So she like, okay. So we started looking at the back of album covers and taking lyrics and piecing some shit together. And then from that we wound up putting together poetry, and it's like, oh shit, this worked. So I fucked up more. I wrote more. Got pretty good at it. So it worked out for me.
Wow. And they accepted your poetry?
For a little while.
Okay.
For a little while.
It worked for a minute.
Yeah.
Was you able to exercise like at a poetry reading, or you just?
You know what? I got into it after a while. Like,
Okay.
Just the artistry of it and getting really good with words and whatnot. So, back in the Cafe Mahogany days.
Yeah.
Did a couple things and. I enjoyed that type of atmosphere, so it was cool. It was cool just being around, a bunch of creators who had the same type of, mindset and same headspace. So, from there, just took it and grew.
That's all right, man. So that's the catalyst for your penmanship. Now, how do you write? Like, do you write in order? Do you write when it comes to your head and just put it down and save it and then piece it together?
Honestly, I'm big on just building.
Okay.
For me, it just starts out with an idea. And then just continuing to add layers to it. A lot of times when I write stuff, I might not even write it in the right format.
Yeah.
I'm writing it just to get it out.
Okay.
And then once I get it out, from there I'll, properly structure and properly format it and then go back and add backstory and all that other stuff. And, stuff like that. So.
You ever record yourself? Like you don't have no pen, no paper, anything, and it come to you? You ever?
Nah, man. Because when I write something or like when I get an idea, it sticks.
It's okay.
So I don't even have to worry. Like I'll literally wake up in the middle of the night like, yo, this is in my head. If I don't put it on paper, it's gonna drive me crazy. So I don't. No recording necessary. That should stick with me.
Okay.
Now, when did it begin to manifest for you? When did you start to know, okay, I'm on to something. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do.
You know what? I don't know. Like I said, I literally got to the point where I would just enjoy writing. And then, like, I've always been an entrepreneur. And so it went from me just writing to, okay, I want to do something with this. As a matter of fact, to answer that question properly, my son was conceived in 2019. And up to that point, I was the person that never completed anything. I started to take a class, started taking piano class. My mama was like, oh, he going to be the next Babyface. And then I quit. I started taking cooking classes. Oh, you going to own a restaurant? And then I quit. And so that was just me. I just dabbled in different things. And then when after my son was conceived, I was like, yo, man, I need to get some shit together. I want him to think his daddy was a bum. So so what I did, I took all the poetry that I had and put into a book. And that was my very first book, A Street Writer's Journal. And that was my first gift to my son.
Wow.
I dedicated it to him. And because I was a young black man in Detroit. I didn't think I was going to make it past 21. So the whole notion of me being around, I didn't, I wouldn't. So I wanted to be able to leave something behind. Okay. And that's what I did. And from there, it just grew. I was like, oh, shit, people actually buying this book? No, and then, like, I started getting emails saying, hey, I read your book. You really helped me, and I really loved it, and stuff like that. And it's like, damn, I'm actually able to reach people.
Right.
You expect when your friends and your family, like, oh, yeah, that's the best book I ever read, even though it be some bullshit. Like, you expect that from them. But to get emails and things from people that I, had no contact with, people who I didn't know personally, talking about how they could relate to a lot of the things and how I helped them and things like that. So I thought that was dope. And for me, that gave me a high in itself.
Yeah. Okay. So that's motivation right there.
Oh,
now you saying that you said you didn't think you would make it past 21. So you saying that your writing saved your life?
Nah, I'm saying when I realized my son was coming, me and God had to renegotiate something.
Okay.
Because I grew up without my father.
Okay.
And so, it was kind of eerie that my son was conceived on my 21st birthday. Because I'm like, oh, shit, I'm about to check out of here. Because I had so many friends who passed.
Okay.
I didn't think I was special.
Man.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, so that was kind of the course that I was headed for. Even when in school, how they do like the career days?
Yeah.
I ain't dressed up for shit because I didn't think I was going to be alive. So I didn't even plan that far ahead. So when 21 got here, I had my kid and God allowed me to still be here. He was like, oh, shit, I got to figure out life now. So, in a lot of ways, my life started in 2000.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. I mean, so it's what did you ever have someone that besides your son and you writing the poetry? Did you have anyone that was already there that inspired you? That already had maybe written some things?
You know what? Like actually getting to that place, it just opened my eyes and actually making it past my 21st birthday. I was like, okay, whew, dodge that bullet. I'm gonna be here. So let me start figuring out some things. And I've just come across a lot of just talented people who just inspire me. You know, like I think it's funny that a lot of people talk about how well I write, but I got an ex-girlfriend who was a monster. And she don't fuck with me no more, but I still be, you know, Googling and looking on her page and shit, looking at some of her writing, like, damn, I still trying to get to that level. So, you know, I've been blessed to see a lot of different people and a lot of different artists, local and national, who inspire me. So, you know.
Yeah, that's good. You had like as far as the writing, you know, you have, from me just actually getting aboard with you, man, you have like stuff that capture you, you know what I'm saying, to pull you in, and then it take you here, and then it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you make sure that in pretty much all your writing that you leave with something?
I try to not just educate people, but I like to do things with a purpose.
Okay.
Like, entertaining is cool.
Yeah.
You know, but having adult children and young children, I want them to be able to look at my work and get something from it. You know, I know for me, there's a lot of lessons that I may not have gotten from my mom that I wouldn't listen to. But if I saw it in a movie, it resonated a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my hope is that, you know, with some of the things that I do and some of the things that I write, some of the things that I produce, people can actually walk away with something and somehow make their lives a little bit better.
Man. Now, this next question may be, this is just, I guess, a question of masculinity. When you saw your first film all the way through, everything you done went through, the struggles, the 10, 12, 15, 16 hours, did you get emotional? Like, okay, did you cry?
First of all, let's make a correction. This nigga said 15 hours.
Okay, well,
like
26 hours.
Man, you better up them numbers. Like, understand, I've been waiting 15 years for this moment. I got into this industry in 2006, and my intro to the industry was somebody stealing my script. You know what I mean? So for this moment, it's not just, oh yeah, I just did something.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Like, Black Lies, I wrote it in 2006. This was my third try making this. You know what I mean? So it is nothing like an overnight success, or it's like, oh yeah. Nah, so fuck 15, 16 hours.
Yeah.
15, 16 years. Got me here. Yeah. And no, nigga, I didn't cry. Hey, look, it was more like, oh, shit, about time. You know what I'm saying? Glad I dodged that bullet. You know what I mean? Like, look, actually, I think I called Missy. Because, you know, because we had worked on the project probably in 2006. Yeah, 2006. And I was like, Missy, I got it done. And she was like, man, people don't even understand. I'm like, hell no, people don't understand. So, it's a hell of a feeling, though.
Yeah. Now, Casey, how did you guys link up? How did you guys introduce yourselves to one another?
So I'm an entrepreneur. I got a lot of different business ventures, and I needed somebody who did graphic design.
Okay.
I reached out to somebody, and they plugged us together, and we were talking every single day just because I had so much work that needed to be done.
Okay.
And you talk to somebody every day, you start developing a rapport. So one day he's telling me, like, oh, I do movies, man. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because everybody do something. You know? I got 100 people who I got a business idea, and I rap, I do this. So he's like, I'm going to send you this information. So everything
hold on, that's not. No, nigga.
He said you gonna say it, you gonna say it,
right.
Say it now.
Nah, here,
where we missing out?
Look, hold on, because the way he said it was like, I was like, hey, let me send you some. No, nigga, I didn't. You was my man's on the phone, and you was like, and I said I do movies, and he was like, well, send me some. And I was like, okay.
So I missed that part.
Look, wasn't nobody thirsty out here like, hey, let me just see what I got. No, you was like,
because he thought like this now.
Because he thought I was bullshit.
I did.
Right. So he was like, send me some. And it's kind of like trying to pull my whole card, and I was like, all right, it's there. He's like, oh shit, it's really there.
You didn't let me get to that part.
Nah, man. All right, we just got
to. You was like, stay up, okay.
We just got you.
You had to 8 minutes.
We got.
I get to 18 seconds. You just cut it off.
Well, shit, get it right there.
You didn't let me get to that part. So he sent it to me. I was like, oh shit. No, so So I'm going through it, and it was professional as hell. Like all the T's crossed, all the I's dotted. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. So I'm like, well, tell me a little bit about it. So he told me about the project, and I was intrigued by it. So you want like the true story?
No, we want the
real story.
Man, we both transparent over here for sure.
Okay, oh fuck. Okay.
So we sit down, we talk about it a little bit, and he like, you ever thought about investing to a movie? And I'm like, not really. So we talked about
That's not how that happened. That happened. We were talking about the Jason Mitchell situation, and then you was like, I may be able to help you with that. And you was like, I was like, okay. And you was like, let me see what I can do. What the fuck? The fuck is this? Stay up, Kane.
What part I missed?
Right. You know what
Jason Mitchell.
Oh, for real?
This is after he got in trouble?
No, this is before.
Nah.
You forget.
Go ahead.
No, you can't be forgetting
Tell me
shit,
the story
though.
you know. Give me your version.
For real?
I'm gonna jump in when I...
Nigga, I didn't even know you.
Right!
So why the hell am I going to ask you to invest?
Okay, so pick it up right here.
I didn't even know you had 3 chains.
I only got one today.
Well, how long you two been knowing each other?
Too long.
Yeah, I can tell when y'all sound like me and you.
Right, I was just
Y'all sound like us.
Man, that's how we be at the office, though.
Every day.
And so when y'all did link up and everything, and y'all, was talking every day, when did you say, okay, we gonna do business together? And you was solid with it, and you knew that he was solid and you was solid.
It was actually kind of fast to me.
Okay.
It wasn't a long process. Just talking every day, like I really believed he had a dream, and I could see it. He had it all mapped out what he wanted it to be. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stand behind it. I'm like, my goal, I was trying to go to Chicago and buy an apartment building. That's what I wanted to do. And just overall seeing the dream, I'm like, this kind of dope. I ain't never did a movie. Let's see what it's about. It wasn't supposed to turn into this.
Really?
Like initially, it wasn't going. Asbury Park was supposed to be a movie with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay. Like he was just trying to fulfill his dream and say, like, I did it. And we came together, and like it went to something that's like now we hoping it's gonna be astronomical.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we got Q in it.
Hey, let me tell you something. He know, man. I call him all the time, man, and he may be tired of hearing it, but I always say I'm so appreciative, man, because he saw something in me that didn't nobody see. Seriously, I was like traumatized at what I did at my audition, and he saw something in me, man, and I'm forever grateful. Like on some real talk, man, I'm grateful, man, and he know I call him all the time and tell him how appreciative I am.
Yeah, because he was horrible as fuck. that nigga fucking sucked at that audition. And it was looking through, it was like, shit, look, we need a bald head motherfucker. Like, who, that nigga that kept fucking? Fuck it. Look, he cheap.
I tell you when that's crazy. You talk about believing in somebody. We was 25, 30 days into Asbury Park. I had never read the script.
Really?
I swear to God.
Wow.
Wow.
I had never read the script. Like one day.
Just on board, huh?
Look, I fucked with him the long way.
Listen, the first time we met in person, we never knew what each other looked like. The first time we met in person, I was giving him a check. We had never seen each other, nothing.
Really?
He came to my office, like, what up, man? So you can't, like, never had met in person. I swear to God.
Wow.
Knew nothing about each other like that.
So how did you know? Like, this is what I'm a road. How did
I'm
you
a risk
know?
taker.
You were okay.
I'm a risk
you
taker.
Took a risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm big on energy. It's like, just talking to him on a regular basis, and it was like, I don't know you, you don't know me. I don't know you to bullshit you.
Right.
Yeah, we had a lot in common. We was sitting there. I'm like, damn, okay, but I think we had was Guns here.
Hold on, we on camera, nigga. Was what?
Peter Guns.
Oh shit!
You better try the feds me outside.
I was gonna say, I thought that was a person.
Like, hold on.
I think Peter Guns was here. We in the car.
Oh yeah.
And he asked me questions about the script, and I'm winging it. When I say I'm winging
That's
it.
Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine?
Yeah.
Okay, Jermaine Hopkins here.
Yeah.
He asking questions about the script. I'm winging it. And I'm like, we get to set. He like, you ain't read the script, did you? No, I didn't. He like, you gotta read the script. So like the next 2 days, I kind of buckled down and read the script.
We on day 20.
Yeah, we were like day 25. I had never read the script.
Wow.
No, but one thing about this dude, definitely a solid guy. And, you know, a lot of times, like, you know, being here, you meet a lot of people. And he come across like an asshole, but he is one of the most genuine people that I've ever met. And, you know, when people talk about day ones, I take this one.
See,
I take that one all day.
yeah.
And you know what? People who are a-holes allegedly are really good people. They really are. Because, like, you know, they give you the raw, they give you the real.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Yes, you are.
Hey, it is what it is.
No, that's my girl. Yeah, I'm with you too.
Yeah, like it's really, it is. Like I don't like all that fake and fluff. You know, I'm like, you know, I like that person. That's how I am.
Yeah, look, plus I appreciate the fact he keep me sharp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because look, if you ain't on top of your shit, this motherfucker on jab, yo. So I was like, look, okay, cool. I guess I got to stay ready. I ain't got to worry about getting ready. He keep me ready.
And you know what? Shit, you need a team. You know what I'm saying, to make everything run, because there's a lot of stuff you have to do. And, you know, if you have someone that's good at this and, you know, great at this, and that's a team player and want to win for the whole project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not just that one individual, you know, then, you know, it should be successful.
Well, not just that, but, you know, with totally different upbringings. Yeah. You know what I mean? Totally different backgrounds. But
How so?
I was raised by my mother, single parent home. He was raised in a family environment.
Okay.
You know, I went to Detroit Public Schools. He was homeschooled.
You were homeschooled?
Graduate top of my class. Out of Victoria.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, but
She didn't catch that seat.
I didn't know it was just you.
Okay, I'm hey, listen. I heard you talk earlier. I wouldn't listen.
no, but you know, but to actually find somebody who, you know, you're on the same page with, and then not only that, he brings his life experiences to the table. I bring mine, and a lot of things are different, but they mesh well together.
Right.
You know, so it's times where, you know, we may go back and forth, but I trust his experience in certain areas and vice versa. So, you know, I think that's where we work. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we don't get along all the time. We have our disagreements and things like that, but it's one of those where we have the same goal.
Right.
You know, and I think more so than my ego or his, then, you know, that's what we stay locked in on. You know, and there's times where I go left field and fuck up some shit, and he like, yo, nigga. You know what I mean? But that's why that's my brother. You know what I mean? Because somebody who can actually be real enough to say something to you as opposed to just letting you be out here.
Exactly.
You know.
Now, can you handle it? Both of y'all like criticism, constructive criticism from each other?
100%.
That's good.
From him, yeah, I may tell somebody else to fuck off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know with him where it's coming from.
Yeah, the intention's got to be good.
Now, if you try that shit, it may be a little different. You know,
If two people always agree, one of them ain't needed.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just
you
plain
gotta
and
have
simple.
that, man.
If we always agree, one of us ain't needed at some point.
Yeah.
That's right. You're right.
So you need that, and you can't have egos and be successful.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That too. And then, you know, you can't have no yes man.
Yeah.
You can't have no yes man. You got to be able to speak your mind and then be well enough to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Coming from someone that you respect.
Absolutely.
But that's the whole thing. You not if you don't respect them, it's worthless.
Right. Man. Well, man, like I say, man, y'all got a big month coming up, a big rest of the year. I mean, like, give us for, you know, some of the viewers that don't know, man, give us a little synopsis of, I keep going back to this, the movie that I'm in.
And technically, two movies.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Hold on. And Black Lives, I'm in Black Lives too.
To hell with the other movie.
No, we gonna get to that.
Oh, yeah, you worked at the
I
firm.
let me get to that.
No, you made a whole post about how, you know, I did some extra work and you never too big to be an extra or do some stuff in the background, and now you just talking about the hell with it.
Right. Okay.
I ain't got to that
All right,
yet.
let's talk. In Black Lives, Q worked at the sperm bank. And
Collecting samples.
Yeah, absolutely.
it was
Manually.
kind of a messy thing.
It was. He manually collected the samples. But you know what's crazy? We got to say, and it's only weird.
If you make it weird.
So if you don't make it weird, we don't think it's weird.
Exactly. And no role is small. It's as big as you make it. Man, that sound like somebody that sound good, didn't it?
No, not really.
Let me get
So what movies do you have? Like, how many movies do you guys have?
Okay, right now we've got 3 completed.
Okay.
And that's Asbury Park, which Q was in.
I saw that. Well, I saw parts of it. Be honest. I'm going to see all of it.
The fuck is this?
I was just being honest. But no, I told you that I had to watch the whole movie. I don't watch a lot of TV and movies.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, she's digging herself.
I am, but I'm being honest. I'm just being honest.
Just to let you know, everybody don't deserve your honesty.
You should be there, though.
Let's start over. So how many movies do you guys have? 3 complete.
Hey, look like we ain't gonna get past that.
So you're just gonna run the red light. You're not gonna stop.
Yo, watch that.
That's a different kind of risk.
That's what we're doing.
Hey.
You know, it's not about me right now. It's about you guys. So 3
Oh
complete.
no, it's about you right now.
No, definitely about you.
It's not even about us. You didn't care about your partner enough to see what he had going.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
I wouldn't go say nothing.
And he had a
First off,
scene.
Well, he did. I did see.
So you saw that one scene.
So you said to hell with coming to the premiere.
You know what?
No.
He was there. He brought his family. You said to hell with that.
No, I was actually out of town.
That's what everybody say.
No, I really was.
My mama
But
watched
it was on Vimeo. It was online for like a whole week. Now you stuttering.
No.
Come on, get it out.
He did tell me that.
Come
You
on,
know
come
what?
on.
She'll be at Black Lives for sure premiere.
I will. That I
See?
would be. I'm going to redeem myself.
There it
and I
is.
would be there.
There it is.
Now, back to you guys.
That's that
Hey,
bullshit.
I always get a chance to kick it with this guy. This is my first time really chopping it up with KC. And he's sharp, too. He throws some
Now you understand. Look, motherfucker had me around the office jumping and shit. Like, oh, shit.
I'm not saying anything else for the duration of this interview.
I mean, shit, you weren't here last time, so...
I'm cool. You know, that's okay. I'm going to redeem myself. I'm going to bring other people with me when I come to the premiere.
Okay, so we count on you to sell 10 tickets is what you just said.
I can do that.
You sure?
20?
Yo.
Okay. Well,
Fuck it.
How about 30?
Right. And I got them in my car.
Okay, well, give them to me. I'll make sure they're sold.
My man.
Now we got this on tape.
On tape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to pay it back when I sell out 10 or 20, 40, 30.
She was like,
You can't go down. You can only go up.
Like, we only go one way.
And you know, I was just trying to see.
No back.
That's too late.
Ain't no moonwalking in this motherfucker.
man, so you got Tubi. You know, being on Tubi. Now, let me ask you this.
We didn't answer the last question.
What was it?
How many movies do we have?
Thank
Oh,
you.
go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we good. We got 3 movies. We've got Asbury Park. Mm-hmm. We've got Black Lives. And we've got Consequences.
Consequences.
That's 3.
Yes. And thank you.
I got you. Look, it's all love here.
Oh, okay.
It's all love here.
I didn't feel the love like 4 minutes ago, but it's okay.
Well, look, speaking of not feeling the love, let's talk about Black Lives.
Okay.
Black Lives is a story about a guy who was a great father to his child, even though him and the mom are apart. When the kid turns 6 years old, he finds out that it's not his son. So it deals with the ongoing epidemic of paternity fraud. You know, so a lot of people know a lot of juniors that ain't seniors.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And just, just dealing with those situations and how people deal with those situations and how they affect just dominoes, throughout the entire family. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a must see. So,
Man, that's crazy. I had a friend of mine who he and his son, they didn't find out that he wasn't the father until he was 19.
right.
And it tore both of them up. But he still remained, I'm still going to be your father. But it's like, wow.
Well, it was easy. At that point, you got to pay no more child support.
I mean, but
You
still,
good. You ain't got
you know, that messed you up emotionally because you raised this young man.
I mean, at that point, on the
You know what I
change,
mean?
if he was 4, it'd be different.
Yeah. I mean, you put all this time and effort and all this stuff into that, and it's not your son.
All right, so Q, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
If you raised a kid till he was 6 years old and you found out it wasn't yours,
He gonna stay. I see this eyes.
hold on.
I see it. He get emotional now. He all tearing up.
Yeah, I wish you wiped this one. Come on.
Now, let's keep in mind, you struggling financially because of this situation, and your baby mama is the baby mama from hell.
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, if she baby mama from hell, shit, I'm already about to be out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I got to keep ties with he's 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I still want to stay connected. Stepfather. Stepfather. You know what I'm saying? So, but he was an early age. You know what I'm saying? My father connected later on down the line. So my stepfather stepped in. And, you know, so I can say, yeah, I had him.
Fuck that.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Ain't my kid.
I'm gone.
Ain't my headache. Like,
First rule of life is self-preservation.
It's a kid. Ain't my kid.
I mean, but you got some connection to the kid, man. You done been with the kid since 0 to 6.
But the connection is based on
I worked the job for a long time.
You know what I'm saying?
Quit.
Hold up.
Man, you can't.
Hold up.
I've been with a woman
So you
for-
saying you're not gonna have no connection with this child no more?
That's not my responsibility.
Q, you've been in a
I
relationship.
ain't saying it's a responsibility, but at the same time, come on, this guy, this baby know you.
Look, you've been in relationships before, right?
Yeah,
Y'all broke up, right?
yeah,
You still keep ties?
yeah. I'm cool with all. I'm cool with my relationships. I'm cool with everybody.
That's
So
was it a mutual understanding type of situation?
I mean, we
We just decided,
I got
you know
broke
what?
Up on, I broke up with somebody, then we
It
cool.
was just when I was like, we're just not the best for each other, and you just kind of go your way, I'm gonna go my way. But I wish you the best.
No,
That was
it
one.
was more like, Q, pack up your shit. Q, pack up your shit.
I got a letter wrote to me with perfume on it. It was like, it's over. Do you smell what I'm telling you? It's over.
I'm leaving.
But I mean, as far as
I'm
man,
gone.
the kid, man, that's
Gone.
That's deep, man.
But it's not your kid.
Because I listen, a friend of mine, a couple incidents, man, found out it was maybe about a year or two
You got some
that the baby
irresponsible
wasn't his.
friends.
The baby, she told him that the baby.
Watch out who you deal with.
But this dude was carrying the baby. He was mama around the baby, everything, and then found out that the baby not his. He stayed with her.
Okay, look, I'm on my live.
My little
Stay with
cousin
her.
jumped
Hey,
her.
fellas, if y'all found out the baby wasn't yours, would y'all hold on? Would y'all still be there for that kid?
See, we know different kind of people. I know niggas don't
See,
want kids they
as
got.
a mother, I wouldn't even want you to be involved because it's not your kid.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Man,
I would not.
You one of a few. Most women want they want their money.
They want
No,
a daddy.
They
I
want-
wouldn't want. If you're not the child's father, first of all,
They need help.
I didn't know who I was clearly to know that not dependent on the right person, and secondly, you're not the father. I don't even want you in their life.
but
That's
come on,
just
man.
me.
Most people not
Because
gonna
it's
go from having
confusing.
some help to no help.
But my thing is, it's not your kid. I don't believe in taking care of nothing that doesn't belong to me.
So, okay, maybe I understand I'm going to take
So
care
you
of
ain't
this
never been
kid
a
and
side
have it
chick
in
then?
mind, but
Huh?
You ain't never been no side chick.
No.
He thought about it. He thought about it. I mean, it was Travis that one time, and then Mike. That
Well,
don't
if
count.
I wasn't aware of it.
Right.
And then when I
Okay.
found out, I was already invested.
I would get, now you know me, I would get gone in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm out.
That's
I don't have to be there.
that connection with that kid, man. I'm
He
that's
was letting
deep.
it go.
I'm not saying like you go. This is gonna be. I'm got the baby every day or this that and other, but I'm still gonna be connected to this child.
So you still doing birthdays and
I'm
Christmas
still gonna be
and
I'm
Easter.
still gonna
and-
come through because it's like
So what about if the father, the real father, steps in? Then what?
well, I got a situation, but I don't want to get into that. I had a situation years ago and shit, like in the early.
No,
90s.
you still in that
fuck that.
situation. Let's talk about it.
No,
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 we
no,
don't
no,
care.
I ain't in a
Let's talk about
situation.
the
But it
situation.
was something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where me and the girl we broke up, right? And she ended up getting with someone and having a baby. And then we ended up getting back together like maybe about a year or two down the line.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? And I became attached.
To the kid?
Yeah.
See, I'm not a kid person.
Yeah.
My man was coming in the house talking about past the remote
Yeah,
jumps.
and I met, you know, her father, you know, and everything. And I'm like, you know, we got the time. We still cool to this day.
No, that's good.
And
True.
my man.
Well, you know, I got a charity
You
of
know what
my
I'm
own if you just like to donate.
No, I mean, shit, it's just you got a connection with a child, man. You know what I'm saying?
You connect to my charity.
That baby from 0 to 6 or 0 to 7, come on. You just gonna walk away and that's it? And don't even care no more? Like, I ain't gotta deal with him. I'm not saying you gotta just be like, okay, this is my child, I gotta take care of him, but you got a connection with that child.
Okay, so
I detach easily.
So hold on.
Seriously.
So then the question comes: well, what happens when you have your own child?
But that's much.
Do you treat them the same?
No.
Nah, you can't do that because you with your child every day.
So why even?
You're not with that child every day.
Listen, I don't treat all my own kids the same. Let alone somebody else's kid.
I mean,
See, y'all laughing. I'm a realist.
well, you know, hey.
I'm the only one that actually say I got a favorite kid. Most people won't say that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I got all mine the same.
I got a favorite.
You know what I'm saying? And they 5 years apart.
Listen, I got a
Each
favorite
one of them.
car. I got a favorite color, favorite food.
favorite kid?
Listen, we all got a favorite something.
Do that have to do with the mother?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because it's
Do
like,
the
you know,
kid.
you look like your father, you look like your mother.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people need to get caught up in that, but I do think it's a very...
It's about how people treat you. You got a favorite friend. If you got 4 friends, one of them friends is your best friend.
like,
He say one of them is a favorite.
Right, one of
You know what it is, whether you verbalize it or not.
Listen, I'm honest. At the end of the day, I'm my mother's favorite child for sure.
I know I'm
I'm my father's favorite child. My brother, my sister are my sister more of a fucker than my brother. But it is what it is.
Right.
You know, I ain't gave my parents a headache in I ain't been jail a long time.
Man, I think that's one of those tough situations though, where you know, like I get what you're saying in terms of wanting to be there.
Yeah.
But when you're saying, hey, your life can change, you know, if you find out it ain't yours, now all of a sudden, since the obligation is no longer there, and you're dealing with a bad situation, like, man, who the fuck want to stay in that?
Run.
Look, I got my freedom papers. Shit,
Right,
I'm out.
deuces.
You ain't gonna be like, well, let me just hang around for a little while and see how things go. No, fuck that. I'm out.
I don't like things I don't have a choice in.
Okay. Okay.
See, if I make a decision, I made the decision. I got to live and die with what I did. You know, when we start working, I told them, if this shit go to hell and it flop, we tried. If it take off, cool. But it was the decision I made. You didn't step in like, damn, they just went ahead and signed my name on here and did all this without my consent. No.
Choice.
Women get to make a decision. If they just, you can say all you want. I want this baby. I want you to have this baby. And if she go to the clinic, ain't nothing you can do.
Hold on, but let's be real. Why is it that a female can decide she don't want a baby after having it, take it, put that baby up for adoption, and people commend her for being responsible?
She has she loses all responsibility is gone. She don't pay child support, medical, nothing. Right. You can't say, you know what, I don't want to be a daddy.
I don't want this baby.
I'm going to just sign my rights over and I want out. You a deadbeat, you a no good nigga. He this and that. You don't get them choices.
That's a good, yeah.
Like no,
That's a very valid
look,
point.
you drop that little motherfucker over my house, I'm going to take him to the nuns. Like, here you go.
Listen, no lie.
Clear.
My wife had a friend. She got pregnant by this guy. He told her, you were supposed to be fun. This wasn't supposed to happen. He said, I already got a wife, a family, and kids I can't take care of. I'm struggling to take care of me. She had the baby. He wasn't there. She was upset.
You did that.
Yeah.
I told her she was a dumbass because, of course, he warned you.
Yeah.
There were flashing lights. There were sirens, red flags, and everything that said, don't do it.
What'd she do?
She did.
She had a baby.
And then she became a struggle bunny and expected somebody to feel bad. I don't feel bad for that.
You did it to yourself.
That's what they do.
But you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on.
I don't understand why they do that. And they don't get backlash for it.
Look, and here's the female argument. Well, he knew what he was doing when he laid down.
We both did because you have all the power. So, had you told him go get a condom and he really, really wanted it, he'd have ran to the store.
Very valid point.
See, I don't mess around with that.
See,
man.
that's why I told myself, look.
I don't know.
Just strap up or put it on her face.
I got to come
But
on
to
right
me,
now. I don't mess around.
you have to take responsibility for everything
Remember
you do.
we said it's only weird if you make it weird?
Everything.
Kind of made that one weird. Between me and you.
I think you heard that.
You know, they call me I'm the honorable Casey, I judge.
Hit the gavel on me.
Wow.
Hey, it is what it
So
is.
let me ask you this about the movies. How do you know, like, the characters, the people, the behind the scenes? Like, somebody come in audition and you like, that's the person for this part, hands down. I don't have to even look at anybody else. How do you pick a person for a character?
Honestly, just a lot of times it's a vibe.
Okay.
You know, a vibe. You look at them, you see what they're capable of, and the audition process can be extensive sometimes. So it's not just they walked in one time and we saw them. We're like, okay, cool. Usually it's, you know, the first part of the audition, they come in and we see if they can act, and then we may give them more character specific, you know, information to go over and see if they can portray that person or that type of personality. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then after that, it's just a matter of, you know, just figuring out who most embodies those characters.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Man, let me tell you something. You could have been just come back from Vegas with these cats, right? Mm-hmm. And then you got an audition, and they doing auditioning. You just left with them. Stern face. You walk in there, it's like, I just left with you. We just joking and everything. Serious.
Well, that's personal and then business.
The great Nino Brown said, "Friends is friends, business is business."
Business is business. I mean, they focus, because the jewel this man dropped on me is when you go audition, make an impact, and that's not just audition. That's just in life. I took that with me.
Well, I take my hats off to behind the scenes and the actors because I couldn't see myself acting.
You act every day.
You're a woman. You act every day. You act like you like this nigga.
Are you married?
No.
You're not. Oh, so you're acting. Did you entertain people? You play the game. It's all acting. It's just about whether or not you're good.
I'm great.
See, you just said you ain't never acted before.
I'm great at being me. It's not an act. It's just me.
You ain't never had a guest come on here that you be like, I don't like this motherfucker, but you smiled anyway.
No, I actually like everybody that comes. I'm just being honest.
That's fine.
We'll see after the show.
Hey, look,
I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started.
It's my co-host that gives me a hard time. Oh, and now
He can't come back no more.
Yeah, the guests I love. It's be my co-host and my engineer that
I don't know why you had these niggas here. Don't have this motherfucker come back.
Man, so don't forget, like I say, November on Tubi is Asbury Park. And do not forget about the premiere of Black Lives, November 27th at Bel Air Theater.
Let me write that down because I'm going to be there.
It's going down.
You can get tickets on www.blacklies, like LIES.com.
You can get tickets from She. She gonna have 40.
I'm about to get tickets from
She gonna have 40 of them.
I'm gonna have tickets. I'm gonna sell them like I used to do back in the day.
She gonna be selling like it's Avon and Mary Kay.
Sound like weight, but I ain't gonna touch that.
Man, but these two guys, man, man, I'm telling you, real as they come, man. Like I said, they gonna tell you on the up and up. And listen, man, look out for that. Look out for Asbury Park on Tubi. Look out for Black Lives, November 27th. It's going down. I want to thank you guys, man.
Why y'all the fuck you keep forgetting consequences?
Consequences.
Shit, we gotta school this nigga, man.
And Unpretty.
Ain't nobody said shit about Unpretty. We said 3. How you go from 3 to 4?
See, we talked about Unpretty earlier.
You talked about Unpretty earlier.
You came and said something about it.
No,
you talked about
So we
Unpretty.
got Asbury Park.
He
Black
said
Lives,
Asbury Park,
consequences.
Black Lives, and consequences.
Shit. How many did I say?
You said 3, and you named those 3.
Okay. Asbury Park, Black Lives.
Great shit.
No, it's the fumes from doing the floors. It's taking them over.
You never lied. That's 16 years. Shit, you ain't never lied, man. So listen, we're going to go, before we leave, man, we're going to go into the segment that we bring it back called You Got to Be the Stupidest. And I'm going to take one for the team today.
Which time?
Because I spelled legend wrong.
Oh,
and then I didn't tell she that it was spelled correctly, and she left it on her page.
Now you talking about somebody acting? Oh, he came in here a true actor tonight because he sat up here in front of me and Bookface and act like what?
Because I knew he was gonna come here and talk about it.
But he didn't inform me that earlier today that you said something to him about it. So he's sitting here. Just going. You're a great actor. You really are.
No, he old loud motherfucker. That's why he broke up with so many times.
I like to thank everybody that raised me. I like to thank my teachers. I like to thank all that.
Don't blame them.
Hey, look, that's why he got so many exes.
He made me look bad. So let me clear my name because.
So listen.
Yeah.
The segment is You Gotta Be the Stupidest. So this can go worldwide. If you want to decide something, you got somebody that's doing something that's stupid, or you got something that you did back in the day stupid. So when today. So I'll take one. So when you do it, you gotta kind of raise up out your chair, or you gotta kind of hunch over. So since I did something stupid, Q, you got to be the stupidest motherfucker. You got to be.
To do something and get caught. That's what made you stupid. You got caught.
Hey, Kay, what kind of look you got?
The look of shame.
You got to be the
Terrible.
stupidest.
And made me look bad in the process.
Hey,
and that's unacceptable.
We a team.
That's
We're
right.
not a team.
Good or bad. We a team.
All for one, one for all.
Once again, man, I'd like to thank my man Ken Legend Williams and KC Carson, man, for stopping through the dinner table, man. It was fun, man.
Hey, I got a question. Why is it called the dinner table when y'all ain't got no food?
We got chips and water.
Don't eat no damn
Well,
chips.
it's called a dinner table because it's at dinner time, 7 p.m.
What's on your plate? So this was on the plate.
Just
Black Lives
FYI,
and
you should consider having dinner
Dinner.
hors d'oeuvres, appetizers.
You won't be
Well,
able
on
to
the
talk 'cause you
Breakfast
chewing.
Club, do they have breakfast?
No.
Yeah, they get donuts.
They drink liquor.
They get donuts
That's their
and
liquor.
liquor.
Oh,
You
well,
watch
I
the
don't
Breakfast
drink
Club,
liquor.
they always drink.
Do they?
Well, you know what? Actually, yeah, we do have wine on here. We
Well,
have no wine in a minute.
Yeah, because
I
we
used to
have
get the
wine
Earl
every
Stevens.
day or every Thursday. I'm not a drinker
Yeah.
like that. So
I'll be here drinking by myself.
Wait,
I be
wait.
wide open.
You're not a drinker. You're not a drinker like that. Those are two different things.
I drink occasionally wine. I don't like liquor anymore. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you done down, but then you going back like, well, I did used to do this. Them fast cars, you can't be driving fast, but I did used to race.
But I'm just, I did.
You cannot be
So
killing people. I mean, I
understand,
got out of jail not too long ago because I
did.
double homicide, but you can't be killing. I contradictions on your
I'm
side.
not
I'm just saying. I'm just
contradicting,
telling you.
But I can relate to how they racing because I understand how I be ever.
She's well balanced.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Well balanced.
Bullshit.
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Same difference.
Just saying.
I'm the only woman in here, and I think, typically I hold it down, but now it's 4 guys in here. Bug started, first it was Q coming in the door, then Bug got on me, now the gas, getting on me.
Whoa. It sounds like a fantasy.
Because of the Me Too movement, I'm going to respectfully decline and take myself out of this.
Oh, wait, let me rephrase.
I'm going to take Ken out with me because we're a package deal here.
I'm not in it either.
No, I didn't say I said got it.
Listen. What you do in your free time is your
Let me
business.
Be quiet.
Because again, it's only weird.
If you make it weird.
That's it.
We got to wrap it up and get out of here. We're going to have you guys. We got to have y'all back.
We gonna wrap it up.
That go back to what I said earlier.
And I'm out. I'm done.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Every Thursday, 7 p.m., man, we right here at the dinner table. Check us out. Go to the page, like the page, follow the page, and you can see the whole show in the split screen and the caption. Thank you for tuning in one more again.
Yes, thank you.
We got QC Boog, my man Ken Legend Williams, my man KC Carson, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
for sure.
Have a good night. Peace.